Thanks for joining me for your afternoon weather update from the Met Office. North-south split continues through today. High pressure is the dominant weather force sitting across Scotland and Northern Ireland, pushing weather fronts up to the north. Still quite a few isobars across the south. Not as windy as yesterday, but still a bit gusty, particularly to the west of the Pennines, the west of the Peak District. Some lively gusts and quite a brisk breeze blowing right across eastern England, blowing in a few showers across the southeast of England too. The odd shower elsewhere, but tending to ease off a bit through the afternoon. A bit more thick cloud and some light rain and drizzle over Shetland, but for most it's a dry day. Plenty of sunshine for Scotland and Northern Ireland, a few stubborn fog patches, a bit of brightness coming out across parts of Cumbria, North Wales too, but most of England and Wales just fairly drab, overcast, and temperatures struggling. Even where we've got the sunshine, only 3-4 degrees Celsius, where the fog lingers, not even getting that high. And further south, well, feels cold, doesn't it, with that breeze and the thick clouds, 7 or 8 degrees for most. As we go through the night, well, not a great deal of change. One thing we are likely to see, the fog thickening up, particularly in and around the Glasgow area, but also the west of Northern Ireland, potentially seeing some very dense patches of fog forming through this evening that could last well into tomorrow. Again, the likelihood of a few showers just drifting up at times across the southeast, so staying a bit damp over at night here and still quite breezy here too. Elsewhere across England and Wales, those winds continue to ease down, and with light winds and clear skies, a harsh frost across Scotland. Well, in the sheltered glens, negative double digits is possible. It stays milder over the Northern Isles, here more cloud and some rain and drizzle on and off across Shetland. As we go through Wednesday, not a great deal of change. As I mentioned, though, those fog patches, particularly across the west of Northern Ireland and through the central belt of Scotland, especially the western end, may last all day. And if the fog sticks, we're not going to get above freezing. But again, out of the fog, much of Scotland and Northern Ireland dry, fine and sunny. Most of England and Wales dry and cloudy. Again, a few showers in the far south of England, just at times drifting along the south coast, particularly in towards Devon. A greater chance of some showers in South Devon for the afternoon, and still quite breezy along the south coast, but elsewhere those winds lighter than today. Still on the chilly side though. 6-7 degrees for many, even with the sunshine across Scotland and Northern Ireland, only 4 or 5. And as I mentioned, if the fog sticks, we're not going to get above freezing, I suspect. And quite rapidly, that frost returns across Scotland during Wednesday night. We are going to see a bit more in the way of cloud just spilling in across the eastern areas initially here, but Thursday looks like being an even duller and more dank day with rain and drizzle across parts of England and Wales. Even though the high pressure is still in place, it does get pushed away towards the east pretty rapidly as we go towards the weekend, and weather fronts start toppling in. They'll bring some wetter and windier weather across the northwest, but another area of high pressure will still keep things largely dry across the south. For all things weather, you'll want to catch our Met Office deep dive. We do that every Tuesday, available on YouTube, so hit subscribe and you'll never miss an update.